So students, our next topic of from chapter number 5, decimals and their applications, is division. Till now we have done all the operations like addition, subtraction and multiplication. The last operation which is left is division of decimals. So students, here you have to be very attentive while watching these videos, and you have to learn the tables till 20, so it will help you to solve the sums. So let's start our division of decimals. Suppose I'm taking a very simple question, that is 0.6 divided by 2. So from this question, I would like to tell you that this is the number which is on the right side will always be your divisor, and the number which is on the left side will be your dividend. Means 0.6 is divided by 2. Always and always, whenever a question is given to you, the number which is on the right side, the number which is on the left side will be your dividend, and the number which is on the right side will be your divisor. So, as you know this format of division, so we will write 0.6 here because it is a dividend, and we will write 2 here as divisor. So, the only thing which the first step of dividing decimal number is, in your quotient you will put a decimal, just decimal above the decimal. So now here we have a 0. So if we divide or multiply, if we multiply 0 by 2, you will get your answer as 0. So 2 zeros are 0. Students, while dividing, you will not consider the decimal. Only you will put the decimal in the quotient. That's it. So here we will perform our normal division. So here we have got the answer as 0. Now 6 is divisible by 2. Yes. So just write down 2 3s are. We will get this 6 down. Now 2 3s are 6. So our answer is 0.3. This is the way of dividing decimal. I would like to give you one more example to make it more clear to you. Let's take a number 0.24 divided by 6. Always and always your divisor should be a whole number. Your divisor should be a whole number. Your dividend can be a decimal number or a whole number. It can be, but your divisor should always be a whole number. So again, this is your dividend and this is your divisor. So we will write 0.24 and 6 here. Simply put a decimal over the decimal 6. When you are dividing this part, the integral part, so you will write the quotient also in the integral part. 6 zeros are 0, 0. Here you have to be very attentive. I am bringing this 2 down. In your normal division, students, when your dividend is smaller than your divisor, so what we are supposed to do? We always put a 0 in the quotient to bring another number down. So this 2 is smaller than this 6. So I will put a 0 in the quotient to get this 4 down. अगर यहाँ पर आपने 0 नहीं लगाया, then your answer will be wrong. It is very compulsory to put a 0 when you are bringing another number down. So now we have got the number as 24. 24 is greater than 6. Our dividend is greater than divisor. So 24 is divisible by 6. 6 4s are 24. Your answer is 0.04. Your question should always be as, it should always come in decimals. It should be a decimal number. So this is the basic way of dividing decimal numbers by a whole number. So students, this exercise is very simple. I would like to explain you one more sum to make it more clear. Till now we were having 0 as integral part, but now how will you divide if we have a number in integral part? Suppose the number is 2.25. You will not read 2.25. It is 2.25. Again, 2.25 is your dividend. Number on the left side is your dividend and number on the right side is your divisor. Put a decimal here. These are the steps which you have to follow while dividing. So here, let's start with this 2. Okay? Now forget the decimal. Let's start with this 2. This 2 is smaller than this 5. So what you will do, you will put a 0 here. You will put a 0 here to consider these two numbers. So now can we divide? Now we have already added this 0 here because this 2 is smaller than 5. So we need to have one more digit to make it greater than 5. Now 22 is greater than 5. Now we can divide. So 5 4s are 20, 0 and 2. We will get this 5 down. 5 5s are 25. So your answer is 0.45. I hope it is clear to all of you. So this is the way of dividing decimal numbers by a whole number. Let me take one more example. These examples are given in your book only, and I am explaining you from your book's example. So let's take one more example. 9.45 divided by 9. Again, 9.45 dividend and 9 is divisor. Put decimal here. It is very compulsory. So now this 9 is divisible by 9. Yes. So we can divide it directly. So 9 ones are 9. So you will write 1 here because this is the integral part. So 9 ones are 9, 0. Get this 4 down. Now this 4 is smaller than this 9. So we have to consider one more digit. But before getting this 5 down, we have to put a 0 here. Now we are dividing the decimal part. So you will put 0 after the decimal to get this 5 down. So now this 45 is divisible by 9. 9 5s are 45. So your answer is 1.05. So in this way you will solve exercise 5.13. 5.13 A part, you can solve these sums. You will try to solve these sums orally. Orally means the first question is 0.6 by 2. Just keep this thing in your mind. 6 is divisible by 2. So while solving this sum, you will get the answer as 0.3 because 2 3s are 6. So we can find out the answer directly, 0.3. In this way you have to solve. Next is 0.6 by 3. Again, 6 is divisible by 3. 3 to just 6. So the answer will be 0.2. Next is 0.25 by 5. Again, 25 is divisible by 5. So the answer will be 0.5 because 5 5s are 25. So in this way, you have to solve these sums orally. A part and B part, you can solve these sums orally. Or you can initially you can practice these sums in your rough notebook, and after understanding these steps, you can solve them orally. You need not to do A and B in your notebook. Let's start C part. So here, exercise 5.13 says that C part, divide. I would like to explain you the first sum. First sum is 4.05 divided by 9. We will follow the same methods. 4.05 divided by 9. Put decimal over the decimal. Now, this 4 is smaller than 9. Yes. So, what we are going to do, we will put a 0 here to get this number as 40. So, now this number we will use 40 because we have added 0 here, and now we can use this 0 also. So, is 40 divisible by 9? Yes, we can try. 9 4s are 36. Now the answer will be, here you will, after subtracting, you will get 4, means you will, here it will become 3, and you will, this 0 will be, 1 will be carried over by the 0. So 10 minus 6 is 4, and get this 5 down. So 9 5s are 45. So your answer will be 0.45. So in this way, you will solve by solving the divisions. I would like to explain you one more sum. Second sum is 1.36 divided by 4. So here, again, 1.36 divided by 4, put decimal here. This 1 is smaller than this 4. We will put a 0 here, and to get these two numbers, so now we can divide. 4 3s are 12, 0, 1, and get this 6 down. 4 4s are 16, and 0. 0.34 is the answer. I hope these questions are clear to you. You can check out the answers from the back of your book. Now, the last question which I want to explain you is sum number 5. 0.123 divided by 3. 0.123 divided by 3. 3 zeros are 0, 0. We will get this 1 down. This one is smaller than 3. We will put a 0 here to get this 2 down. 3 4s are 12, 0, get this 3 down. 3 1s are 3. Our answer is 0.041. Enough of example I have given you. I would like to explain you one last sum, which is like this part only. sum number 6 is 0.448 divided by 8. 0.448 divided by 8. Again, 8 zeros are 0. Get this 4 down. This 4 is smaller than this 8. Put a 0 here to get this 4 down. So now 8 5s are 40. 4 0. Get this 8 down. 8 6s are 48. So your answer is 0.056. So this is your answer. So in this way you will solve exercise 5.13.